Hey friends, Skylent Shore here, and this is How to Doombringer again. So lately, I've been playing Tribes Ascend, and I've been trying to work on my Doombringering, I guess. And I think it's a really cool concept, just to try to take something and mold it into something new. Anyways, so if you see my past videos, you know I've been awkward and I've been trying new stuff, but I finally think I got it down. So what I did was I purchased the newly available items, which is the chain cannon as well as the Titan launcher. And at first I didn't like them so much because, I mean, the Titan launcher, it didn't really feel Doombringery to me. Like, I love the sounds and I love the name of it and I love killing people with it. It's kind of easy to use. I'm not sure if there's inheritance on it being a missile and all. If there is, it's very slight, and I think the hitbox is bigger. But anyways, I didn't really like it because the saber launcher seemed like it was more doomy, I guess. It just seemed more colorful. But after using the Titan launcher, I feel that it's actually really good. Not really for destroying generators or base assets, but really just for sort of fucking with everyone and just intimidating them. You know, shock and awe. So it's actually really good for that, and I think it pairs really well with the chain cannon. Though, except for if you're switching back and forth, the wind-up on the chain cannon is kind of extremely just retarded. I'm not sure if I have it upgraded at this point, but either way, it's something to keep in mind, which makes it hard, and which makes a soldier a lot better, you know, because you can switch from automatic to explosive easier. But anyways, so Doombringer is actually a really good force to reckon with, offense or defense, depending on how you build it. So now, basically in this video, it's just me doing a whole bunch of awesomeness, and later on there's a Quattro kill, which comes out to be really cool. And I get a lot of kills, really nice kills. It's not just defense, it's not just landmines. It's all around a good gameplay, and hopefully it's going to be a good commentary. Alright, so what are your thoughts on Doombringer? What are your thoughts on Tribes? What are your thoughts on Capture the Flag? You can leave all that sort of stuff in the comments. I mean, I don't mind. I really don't care. It's not really spammy. I probably spam these videos everywhere anyways. So spam your shit too. Also, speaking of spamming, if you want to hook up and do a dual commentary or do videos together or something, I'm cool with that. Or if you just want to play, my in-game name is Skylent for everything. My Steam name, though, is Skylent Shore, but I don't play this game on Steam or Blacklight Retribution, which you should look for those videos too. Anyways, so this gameplay I thought was really good because I just joined a random game, and I started filming before I even joined, and I was like, yeah, as soon as this goes down, I'm bringing down the hammer. So, yeah, man, I really enjoy playing Doombringer. It's just fun. It's just fun to just mess around with people, the automatic weapons, the explosives, all that's really cool to me. Now, basically, what I was doing was I was filming for my next episode of Tactics, which is how to aim v 2.0, and I just did really well, so I'm uploading this. Now, if you want to know how to Doombringer, which is what the title suggests, I would suggest that you play all around, sort of like a soldier. You don't play just defense, you don't play just offense. You need to be where your team needs you, which is pretty good. Doombringer is actually really a lot more flexible than I previously thought. When I first started making these videos, it wasn't so. Like, I thought the chain cannon and saber launcher together was really not very flexible, but it actually is. I mean, a lot of more people are learning that vehicles are really good. And so there's going to be more vehicles as time goes on, as noobs start becoming, you know, almost professionals. Basically play the game so much. And then that gives the saber launcher more, I don't know, it gives you more flexibility because you can take out those vehicles. Though, however, I still feel the saber launcher needs to be buffed. It does not take strikes down very well. In fact, I just resorted to using the chain cannon to just mess with strikes, because as they're getting hit, you can do some decent damage with it, and they're going to fly away just as if you're doing a saber launcher, except you're actually going to do some damage, where they're just going to, you know, just omit the missile as if it doesn't fucking exist. Another complaint I have is I thought it would be interesting to lay landmines on a generator and then chain gun the generator, so that whenever they kill me, inevitably they're going to kill me, then whenever they try to repair the generator, it either destroys the generator or it stops them from healing it. But the complaint is that whenever a landmine does blow up near a generator, it does very little damage, or like none at all. I haven't really even been able to notice. So that's disappointing. I mean, I think landmines should do a massive amount of damage. I mean, if you are a big, slow, hulking guy, you can walk up and throw all 3 landmines on a generator, then you deserve for that generator to be blown up. I mean, I think that would be an awesome tactic. I feel like that would be a Doombringer. A Doombringer would be able to do that. Now, what is really cool is I do like putting shields up around enemy bases and stuff like that. But really, I suggest what you're going to do is you're going to throw a mine on your flag. When you respawn, you throw a mine on your flag. You throw up a shield, or if you have time, throw up 2 shields, and then go do offense. That way you can still, you know, play a Doombringer. You know, you're like half heavy on flag, half heavy on enemy flag. And, I mean, you can be really, like, 2 places at once, and that's really good, and that's what snipers do. You know, they can lay landmines where they need to and then snipe across the map. So that's really good. I think you should do that. That's my personal thing, and that's how I get a lot of points. And Doombringers get most of their points anyways from landmines and shields. So, I mean, after that, just go offense and take it out. Granted that you do have some people playing defense. Now, most of the people playing defense nowadays, they're taking away from heavy on flag. They're not really doing heavy on flag as much. It's more like soldier chasing, pathfinder chasing, more like multiple chasers, or you know, just waiting on sentry guns and stuff like that to take out enemies rather than just one guy standing on the flag, which is really ineffective now that people have found ways to get around it. So you need to watch out for that. Also, as well, it's helpful to play a Doombringer that's not heavy on flag now, because people, you know, as I just said, they found ways around it. So it's playing flexible like this really stalls them. Now, one might say, well, killing isn't, you know, it's capture the flag. It's not team deathmatch. But playing midfield, doing all that, playing defense as well, just playing all these multiple roles at one time really gives your team just like an upper hand. I mean, if you're good, if you actually know what you're doing, which I'm trying to help you, because it's what I do, and I find that my team wins most of the time whenever I do this. Now, granted, the game you're watching right now, I joined it, and our team had 4 caps, so sorry about that, but I did really well. I went up through the ranks, even though my team was doing well. I went up through the ranks and came out in, I think, the top 5 or number 3 or something like that. We'll see when it ends. Anyways, one thing though to watch out for is that people know how to dodge the chain cannon, especially if they're light. They just they move back and forth like you might see in a lot of first-person shooters. But that's easily, you know, you just get rid of them easily. You just switch out the Titan launcher and blow them up. It doesn't do too much damage, but it really helps out in situations like that. I'm finding that also it has a lot of push now with the update. And Doombringer can go really fast, and since Doombringer has so much shield and health, I mean, you can just fly across the map and just be extremely offensive. So again, let's recap what I think you should do as a Doombringer. What you do is you lay out your defenses, landmines at generator room, shields on flag, wherever you want them, and then just rush out and do offense. Basically, enemy midfield, which will really help out your juggernauts. It's going to help out your brutes. It's going to help them, which is going to basically destroy generators, which Doombringers aren't very good at, but can do. You can, in fact, do it, though I think some buffs should happen to make it more realistic and such. Oh, yeah, you just witnessed the quadra kill there, and then I got hit by an orbital. It looks like somebody got mad at me. But that was really interesting. Just sort of kamikazed myself. Thought I was going to die, and I didn't. But anyways, yeah, Doombringer, you gotta bring the doom. And that's the whole thing. Just encompass that mindset. Encompass the Doombringer. It's not just defense, and it's not just offense. You can play everything, and that's what I think a Doombringer really is. It's an all-around, flexible class, just like a soldier. Just move around, keep it up. You know, like Pathfinder as well. I think every class is very flexible, but I think, see, now that I have this Doombringer, which was classified as the most inflexible class, and then you make it the most flexible class, it turns out to be a huge fighting force, and just a ton of fun. Just a ton of fun, absolutely. So, tons of attrition, tons of damage, and people remember your name. And hopefully they remember mine, because I totally sent out an advertisement for my YouTube. So that'd be great. Anyways, thanks guys. Thanks for listening and watching, and I hope the gameplay and commentary was good enough. So, whatever guys. I'll see you guys later. I'm Skylit Shore. Thank you for watching again. Subscribe and like, please. Leave comments, and that's all I have to say. I'll put up more videos soon, promise, though maybe not tribes. I do have one coming up for tribes, as I said. Stay tuned for that, okay? And bye, guys.